psychology on your side come election day. And that's what we try to build. So this is a sample person, one of my favorite movies, Tron, lead actor. How much money he's helped raise, how many new members he has, you can view stats. People he's influenced, how much money they've raised, new members. You kind of have an impact board so you can see where people are going and how they're doing it, and the social implications of being active and engaging people, getting members and getting money to empower the LP. Scroll down. That's it on that page. Great. Let's take a look at an individual profile page. What if you were signed up at the LP, and what your page might look like. So money you've raised. You can set your own goal. I want to help raise the LP X amount of dollars. You can track your progress. New members. You can set your own goal. Try to help get new members. Sign them up through the website. A beautiful thing, too. Let's scroll down a little bit, Jackie. You have your own donation link. Meaning you can send that to your friends, and when they donate, it's tracked. You have your own join link. So whenever people join through that, it's also tracked. It's much more compelling to try and get your friends involved in the social circle around you, and your neighbors, or people you might not even know, whenever it's personal. One of the biggest fundraising things, whenever you're starting a campaign, is not about just going out and asking the biggest donors. You got to ask your friends and family first, You got to go to those people close to you. And if you just say, well, go to lp.org, and hit the donate button, and you guys will find it. Say, no, here's my link. Donate through me. I'm trying to raise $5,000. 90% of the time, those people will donate just because it's you. And that's a very important tool. That's what social is about. It's not about just clicking a donate button. It's doing it because there's a personal connection. And we wanted to emphasize this a lot. You can track how many times it's been shared on Facebook, how many times it's been shared on Twitter. Your network, so you can start to see what you're building. It's not just about you. It's just a profile should not be a silo. Facebook has taught us that. So anytime a web company tries to say, oh, you can track your own data, or you can track what pages you view, there's some trivial piece of information. No, this is about a network. The people that who've signed up for your donation link, the people who joined your donation link, what has that created? Also track your most recent action. Scroll down a little bit, Jackie. You can see, oh, well, with that donation link, my friend Jill signed up and she donated $50 to the LP. That inspires to create more action. And it's a waterfall effect. The more people we get online, the more people using our website, the better it gets. I think we have one last view, too. So then this is just a sample donation page, high conversion ratio, and basically, it's very straightforward, standard donation page where it's all on one page and quick. And then you can also see you are donating through, scroll down a little bit further, John has raised this much money, for the LP has added X amount of new members. That's just that reaffirmation on the donation page of, do I want to give? John asked me to. I better give. And that's the direction we want to take the site. You'll notice in terms of our overall layout and design, we went with more open, more space, much more attuned to the sort of Barack Obama kind of concepts, but in a whole new way. It was funny, during the end of the election cycle, Barack Obama started to touch on the sort of impact board you could kind of start to see, but they never quite got it fully developed. And I know this is the next evolution of where they would have wanted to go, and I want to take the LP there first. This is a new concept in political organizing and for political parties. It's using the social aspect the way it should be utilized. I think that's where the LP is lacking the most. Our friends and our people around us use the internet great. As a party, however, as a national organization, we can use it much better. We can provide the tools to further and make sure that those social interactions take place and they're providing value for the party. Dr. Lark?
I'm sorry, do you want to finish your presentation? Because
that was my last slide. So
I'm going to start off, first of all, those of you who don't know, Mr. Fuller, in addition to being a splendid human being, is a distinguished libertarian youth activist, campus activist, someone I've known for several years. It's a somewhat odd question. In terms of reaching out to young people, should we have a separate website for young libertarians, or is it something we should try to develop as part and parcel of our current website?
I'll tell you right now, your biggest engagement online in terms of people that will do things for you is going to be the youth, and your website should be focused in that direction. So you shouldn't have to send them to youth.lp.org or some other place. Your design should be focused where it's youth-friendly and they want to engage, because I'll tell you right now, it'll be the younger generation sending links to the older generation to get them to get involved. And that's the direction that I'd like to take the market. Yes?
I like some of what you did, some of the texturing and stuff you did on the website. This, I guess the impact board and some of these other things, is that, are we seeing like an admin view, or are we seeing the public view?
This would be a public view right here.
So
whatever you guys wanted to publish, right? So the impact board goals, right? We all know that fundraising is based on goals. You can't just say, well, give me money. Well, how much? What are you guys trying to do? You can set goals and then you track impact over time.
So we would see, I guess it would be an option to say, here's our top fundraisers for this goal, or is that, I'm just trying to distinguish, are we seeing like what someone like Carla or the treasurer would see? Are we seeing like, Joe Random publicly coming to the website?
This would be a public view. Meaning someone could come to the website and you guys would set maybe back in administration how much money you want to have for this goal, right? So some amount, how many new members you want to track, and then that would be displayed publicly. So that way members could see how close you are to reaching those goals and help you push to get those goals. Yes.
You said that this was a combined marketing effort. What I'm seeing here mostly is a website proposal, which is fine, but I'm wondering, are there other marketing aspects besides the website?
Absolutely, absolutely. I do want to speak frankly to the committee that the images and the presence on Facebook is totally unacceptable for this party. For instance, the profile image right now, I believe, is pink. It's pink around the LP, and the criticisms that the LP gets, maybe not at this committee. I mean, I'm not afraid to say it because I'm a marketer and I will speak my mind, but online and through social networks, those things need to be changed. So in terms of what we want to develop is what I call core concept marketing. I actually trademarked that phrase. We want to have your core concept of your marketing across everything. Your printed materials, your website, your social media, videos, the way that you train people, so whether there's phrases that you use that actually represent the party, there's phrases that you don't use that do not represent the party. So absolutely, this is a comprehensive marketing. If you look at the proposal that I put into the document that I passed around to everyone, I touch on that a little bit. In terms of visuals, I just showed the website, however. I didn't actually revamp the entire marketing presence that comes with it. It's Carl.
What happens with donors who want privacy?
You do not have to share your donation with anyone. So you have to actually
So
click the
they
box.
actively share it.
Yes, absolutely.
And
You say,
do they have control that it's either completely public or semi-private, or it's either public or not, or?
yes, correct. So the way, and we could architect it however you wanted to during that architecture phase. That'd be a question we'd ask. The way that we have it designed now would just simply be, you check the box to share if you wanted to post it on Facebook. If you don't check the box, then it's just private.
Quick question. Can you tell the party what you think are the top three things that they're doing wrong in terms of the structure? Like what you're going to try to change things. What are the top three things that need to be fixed? Because this group doesn't get it. So what are the big three things that are leaping out at them?
I want to originate from one principle, and again, that is what I call core concept marketing. And if I can explain that really briefly, you can think of all of marketing in three circles. You have a big outer circle, and that's what. Then you have a smaller inner circle, and that's how. And then you have the smallest inner circle, and that's why. The core concept marketing focuses on why. And why is something that you buy into, you believe in. It's something as simple and stupid as hope or change. But once people buy into that, they're hooked. It's much more different than a Kmart, Blue Light Special 1995 for this product, or a house statement of Built Ford Tough, America's longest lasting best-selling truck, right? So when we focus on why, we're going to utilize that, come up with the LP's why statement, and use it across everything. Now the three things that we need to change immediately in my mind are the website, the social media presence, and your video presence. Those are the three things that I want to tackle immediately and start to get to work on.